Alright, here goes nothing. Once again, it is Fat Tuesday, so I figured I'd do something a little bit New Orleans style. It's not quite what I wanted to do, but I was limited in my choices, so this is where we're going. Don't even ask me what I'm calling it. But first, I got my pan heating up. I've already got my pasta cooked because I didn't want to wait for that in the video. It's just steaming right here, so it should be fine. I'll add it in here and heat it back up if I need to. But I've got yellow, red peppers, I've got 2 Roma tomatoes, and I've got a red onion. I have some andouille sausage that I'm going to use. I have some shrimp chilling in the fridge. We'll break those out when it's time. But I've got this thing started, so I'm going to add a little bit of grease. And you know me, I got my jar. I just added to it this morning, so I'm not going to put quite as much as I did with the steak, because that was just a lot, and I ended up throwing a lot away. But we'll get some of these veggies cooking, and then we'll get started on all the other stuff, I guess. I got my huge knife, so I'm going to start with the onion. So we'll get that going. And I'm trying not to waste time on this one. It's probably still going to be a half hour. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't rush cooking. See, my hands are still in the way. I gotta figure out a way to... I said I was gonna put the camera up on top of the stove, but I didn't. I don't know why. Whatever. And this onion is looking pretty good. I lost my spoon. So we're not going to do these in a small slice. We're going to make a little bit bigger chunks, you know, so you can actually taste it a little bit more. I've already peeled and deveined my shrimp. So that should be fine. Turn this up a little bit. Get these onions in here. There might be a little bit too much onion. Whatever. I'll figure it out. And the tomatoes are going to be last, of course, because they're going to take the least amount of time. And I'm going to take this time while those cut a little bit, or cook a little bit. I'm going to cut into this pack of andouille sausage. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's all natural Savannah Sausage Company. Smoked uncured sausage. So Cajun style andouille. So we'll see how this goes, of course. And the package on this sausage says that it's only half a sausage is a serving. I'm gonna do a whole sausage because I can. But you know, it all depends on your taste. If you want more sausage, less sausage, you know, it's all good. I'm gonna turn this up, medium heat, right down the middle. So, classic andouille sausage is usually cut in circles, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do them very, very thick. So I don't know, it's 1/4 inch maybe. I have over here on my spice shelf, over here, I have pepper, minced garlic, I have Old Bay, and I also have Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. So I haven't used this Tony's in a long time, so that's, you know, whatever. I don't need to put the sausage in yet, so I'm not going to. Just going to move it over here on the side. I have another cutting board in the back that I'm using as a staging area. I think I'm going to do a red pepper now. Obviously, I'm not going to use this whole red pepper. I think just like one little section will probably be enough. So that's probably all I'm going to use. We'll see. Maybe I'll add more later. And I like cutting the darn ribs out because they're just tasteless, and that's about it. So we'll see. And we're going to try and cut it in the same size as the onions. It's a little smaller. It's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. A little bit bigger. It's not going to hurt anything. Some will be, cooked great. Some will have a little crunch to them. And a little crunch isn't bad. Oh, frick, that's not working out too well. But whatever. Alright, so we will put our red onion in, or our red pepper in. Get that going. I'm going to do a yellow pepper. I'm only going to do one rib of that too. So we'll see, These all have peppers to use later. Doesn't look pretty. I am going to have to cover that. I'm going to turn this up. It's not really steaming that well. Well, that's doing alright. I'll leave it. So I let that go. I can put the sausage in whenever, I guess. Let me add a little bit of seasoning to this stuff. So again, this is Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. I mean, that's what you think of when you think of New Orleans Creole. And I think this is a little salty. So again, I'm not going to add salt. I am going to add pepper. Just regular pepper. I'm not going to do the garlic. I'm going to wait a little bit to do the Old Bay because honestly it might not need it. How'd that skin get in there? Just kind of get that going. I'm going to add in my sausage now because, I mean, again, I think it's pretty fully cooked. It's not cured, but it doesn't mean it's not cooked. So we'll get that going. Now I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cut these tomatoes up. And try and do them kind of the same size as everything else. Give them a little bit of time to break down, create some kind of sauce. I might need I might only add one of these tomatoes in there. But yeah, I'm only feeding myself, so I'll probably eat this for 2 days maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. And turn that down because it's cooking. Should be fine either way. Just I gotta go faster if it's cooking faster. Trying to record this and go fast kind of isn't a good thing. For shits and giggles, just so it's not gonna burn or anything, I'm gonna add some regular chicken stock because I don't have chicken. I decided to skip the chicken. I mean, there's sausage, there's going to be shrimp. So yeah, and I think 1 tomato is going to be enough. It looks pretty good to me. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to let it cook. I need to pull my shrimp out. And I just have regular shrimp. They're 1620s. $16.20 shrimp. They've already been peeled, already been deveined. I'm just going to hope that this is going to be fine. I tried to do this around the normal time, but you know, I had to wait for the pasta and all that stuff. And again, it's not that big a deal. You know, I'm an hour late, so that's okay. Now that I added the chicken stock, I can add some of this garlic. So we'll add some garlic. we are going to stir that around a little bit. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, this is more fun. But it's got water in it, or chicken stock, so I don't want to make a mess. Because again, that means I got to clean it up. We're going to add our shrimp here in a second. And then that's about it, I think. I'm going to have to taste it here in a sec, see what it's missing. I got some I was thinking about putting in there, but I haven't decided yet. Oh, that's good. Need something else. Need something else. Maybe I'll put more of this Creole seasoning in there. It doesn't need salt. Okay, now we are going to add our shrimp. We'll see how that goes. And just get them in there. Again, this is just for me. I'm not cooking for 100 people. So we've got our shrimp in there now. Got all the nice colors going on. 2-3 minutes on the shrimp. It really doesn't take that long to cook shrimp. Let's add some Old Bay. Because, you know, I am in Maryland. You know, everybody in Maryland loves Old Bay. So, if you didn't know, now you know. Old Bay is a staple in Maryland. While that's cooking, I'm going to kind of put things away a little bit. Not going to worry too much about it, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. So the pasta's already done. Been steaming away. I don't know if I told you I chose farfalle for my pasta. You know, there's a lot of things I could have done, probably, but could I have done them in a decent amount of time? I doubt it. This is only the second time I'm doing this cooking stuff for the camera. You know, obviously I've done it for years and years. But well, obviously to me, not to you, I guess. Alright, spoon's not going to work there. So we're going to put these shrimp over. And they're pretty much done. So I'm gonna throw a wrench into the system here. And I'm gonna throw in some heavy cream. see how that goes. Shake it up a little bit before I open it. Always smell it, make sure. And that's going to stop the cooking process for a little bit. So hopefully the shrimp don't overcook. Because that would be bad. Nobody likes a rubbery shrimp. Then obviously there's a lot of sauce here. So once this thickens up a little bit, I'm gonna add the pasta. Maybe if I add the pasta sooner, it'll thicken quicker because of the starch in the pasta. So that's an idea right there. But for the most part it's done. And it only took me 10-15 minutes, I don't know. I'm still working on a lot of ideas. I haven't felt the best past couple days, but today is Fat Tuesday and I had to do something, so this is what I came up with. Otherwise, you know, I mean, I have no complaints. Hopefully, this is good. We'll give it a test here and see how we're doing. I can smell the Old Bay already. Well, let me get something. I want one of those yellow peppers. That's what I want. It's steaming hot. You want a bite? Just reach through the camera. Come on, you can do it. But careful, blow on it before you take the bite, because it's still steaming. That's freaking awesome. We're going to go ahead and add the pasta in because, you know, pasta's stuck together a little bit. Give it time to break that up. Yeah, this is going to feed me for at least 2 days. And turn it down because that is definitely done. Put this in the sink. And that's not the water that I cooked the pasta in, so that wouldn't be a good idea. You know, I mean, you could add a little bit of the pasta water for the starch that would help thicken that up a little bit faster. But I think just leaving it on the heat, and if I don't cover it, it should be okay. It'll thicken up. If not, it's still going to be freaking amazing. Let me see if I can get those shrimp and put them on the top so they're not as close to the heat. That means I got to find them. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them right there. So we're just going to let that thicken up. It's almost there. I just started and wasted the whole time that I spent getting those shrimp out. Whatever. What am I gonna put them in? I don't even have a decent bowl for you guys. Let's see if I can grab one without making a mess. Let's top it off with a little bit of Chef Paul Prudhomme's magic, seafood magic, and that's gonna be it for spices. It's done. I would love to put some parsley or something on there, but I don't care. It would look better with parsley. But I'm not going to worry about it because I'm cooking for me. I'm not cooking for a restaurant or anything like that. I'm going to take this off. Get it out of the way. Put it over here on a hot pad so it doesn't burn my counter. But that's going to be it. And I have my lovely bowl here. And but that is done. I'm not gonna dirty another spoon because I don't want to. Turn it off. I wish I had a more attractive bowl, but you know what? It doesn't matter. The taste is what matters. So I'm going to put this over here because that's not hot anymore. I don't want this to continue to cook. And I can cook shrimp by themselves and just add it to the sauce, heat it up. It'll be fine. So let's see how we did. So there you got it. My version of New Orleans pasta for tonight. See how it goes. Got one of these shrimp on there. I gotta take the tail off. Pasta, shrimp. I'll get a pepper on there somehow. Alright, it's freaking hot because it's still steaming. But yes, I got one of everything on there. Almost. I'm missing a couple peppers, but whatever. Mmm. It's amazing. Got nice heat. I added some heat, but a lot of it came from the andouille sausage. So, if I hope everybody's having a great Fat Tuesday, getting lots of beads and all that stuff. But that's going to be it. Stay home and make yourself some. I want to remind you that anybody can do this. Also, I want you to have a great day. No matter what you're up to, have a great day. And I will talk to you later.